All right, I've got my kitchen knife here ready to etch. It is chainsaw chain Damascus, and I've got this Cafe Bustelo I got at the dollar store. I used about half of it, and have this piece of PVC that I took some hot water and mixed the instant coffee in, and we're gonna etch this. So I'm gonna get this knife in here, and I'll be back when I pull it out of the etch and show you how it looks. And by the way, I'm gonna use this clamp to clamp to the handle and drop it in here and let it sit for 15 minutes, and then rinse it off and do it again until I get a good etch. Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? I wanted to post a video. I got this chainsaw chain Damascus out of the etch, and this is how it's looking pretty cool. And that's how it turned out. I like it. I think it's pretty neat. And I picked out a handle material I wanted to show you. I'll be working on this weekend. This is a giraffe bone. I think that'll look really cool once I get it shaped and on this knife. And I think it'll look pretty cool. I also have another scrap of this that I saved, and it was just a little short piece. And I hammered it out, and this is how it turned out. See if I can get the right lighting here. My lighting is horrible, and I apologize, but there's the chainsaw chain Damascus little knife that I want to just carry for cutting banding material and stuff. Just a simple knife for me just to carry on my side. I don't have any of my own knives because I always sell them, and I make a knife and it's gone. So I think I am going to do, pretty sure I'm going to do my best to get enough out of this camel bone. This is actual camel bone I picked up at Troy along with the other handle materials I got at Troy, Ohio at Quad State. And if I line this up right and cut that out here and then flip it over the other way, this way, I should be able to get two handles out of this. Hopefully so. This does have a filler in it. You can see it clearly. It's got a filler that they use in there. That's my only concern. I won't care too much as long as I have this on the top edge of the spine. It is my knife, so I don't have to worry about the customer much, other than having a utilitarian knife I can carry that I enjoy, and I think that'd look really cool with a nice kind of a fancy handle on it, other than just having a curly maple or something. I'd rather have something a little nicer, so we'll see how that turns out when I get that on the chainsaw chain Damascus little knife, the carry knife. And I have some yellow cedar burl that I also bought. Got it on sale. They had 45 bucks on it, and I forget what I paid, and it's been 8 years ago. I've sat on this piece of yellow cedar burl. Well, I've got that handle material. I got some canvas oh, I was watching the Doug Marquita video earlier. Micarta, sorry. Got my words tangled up. Anyway, got the micarta, but it's only one piece also. But I'd rather not do the micarta on that little knife. I'd rather do that camel bone. And I had some handle scraps I was playing around with. I had some, this is mammoth ivory tooth. It was a scrap piece from another handle I did. But it'd be too much to try to piece this in with another material. This is, cocoa, what is this? Cactus, some type of cactus. And it had a liner, so that wouldn't work. And I'm running low on handle material. I gotta go to a knife making supply shop online and go to one of these handle guys that I know and buy some handle material. But the other knife is the wrought iron from the bridge. I think I posted a short video on this. You might have seen that. But this is San Mai. It's got 15 and 20 down here for the core in 1095, and spring steel or 5160, I believe 5160 and 15 and 20, and then wrought iron on the top. And I lost a lot of wrought iron on the top. I think a lot of it fell off a scale, but anyway, I wanted to leave it a little rustic looking. I wanted it to have a little bit of this. I didn't want to sand it down perfectly because of what it is. It's got some old iron in it. I wanted to leave it a little bit in the rough, and I'm going to do a curly maple handle on that, and that'll get some nice shine. I might even throw it in the etch one more time, but that's how that's turning out. And though I'll have 1/8" pins, and then I have a Kydex sheath I got to make for a customer. Wanted me to do a sheath. I might do Kydex. I got to see how much leather I have. Got to do a sheath for that. And then he also brought this over for me to restitch, a Pakistani knife that I sharpened for him, and I cut right through the stitching. So I think he gave it a push, and it just pushed it right through the threads. So I'll put a little thicker weld in there, and I got some leather dye. I can re-dye the piece of weld I put in there, but I'll restitch that with some type of other leather. But I've got a bunch of other projects, and I'm looking forward to doing videos on those. And depends on the weather, depends on my work schedule and what's going on. But I have a 32 rimfire that I want to convert. One of the barrels, I have 2 barrels for it. It's a Stevens favorite. I want to convert one of the barrels from rimfire to 32 Smith & Wesson long. It's not going to shoot modern powder because the centerfires shoot modern powder. It's got to stay black powder because that's what the rifle was built around. So I'm going to buy another breech, or it's a rolling block. Going to buy another block for it, and on those rolling blocks, they were set for rimfire. So your firing pin would be off the side to hit the side because that's hence rimfire. So it would have to be drilled and tapped and plugged, and then the extra rolling block I buy, and then center fired and put the firing pin in the center. So then I could reload the modern brass center fire with black powder, and just for fun, A lot of guys are converting those Stevens favorites to that, and I'll do a video on that. And I also still have to get the black powder pistol I'm building. It's flintlock that I need to get that drilled and get the lock installed in that. I got to drill the barrel out for the ramrod channel, and get a trigger guard made for it and work on that. So I don't know how soon I'll be getting to that one. That's kind of on the side burner. That's just for me. So I'm going to put these knives up in front and get those done. Also, Doug Markita on his YouTube, or I believe it was his Cup of Joe, Live Cup of Joe, mentioned that there's going to be a show he's getting together with all the Forged in Fire participants that have ever been on the show. It don't matter if they're, made it into the first round, second round, or third round. Everybody's going to be going, so or invited, and I'm going to make a nice blade for that show, and it is in New York. I don't know if we're at New York. It might be in New York City, but it's a blade show. It may be in Syracuse. That I'm not positive about, but that should be really fun to get together with a bunch of guys that that I've met over the years, and be part of the blade show. I've never been to a blade show. I've always wanted to go, but never had the chance, and I have to jump on this chance, and I need to make a really good knife, and hopefully it's a mosaic Damascus. Ideally, I'd like to make a feather Damascus, and if you look up feather Damascus knives, they're beautiful. I'd like to do a Bowie style like Randall knives, and do multiple layers, and we won't get into how it's made, but I want to do a feather Damascus and a nice stag handle or antler handle, or even some type of bone antler, natural material, and do a nice bolster on that, and a S-guard. I love doing the Bowies, and always have. So hopefully that's a little bit, maybe June, I hope, because I want to get my orders out of the way and get everybody finished up, and then I can start doing random things that I want to do that, you know, I get the artistic urge to do, I can do. I want to do some blacksmithing and do some ornamental work, and, you know, make boot scrapers and candle holders and that kind of thing, and do different things. So hopefully I get these finished up, and you guys get to see some new videos and stuff. Also, I got to work with Two Socks. I haven't done much with her, but she's coming along great. She's easygoing, and I am really close to getting her ridden, not by me, but by somebody else, and hopefully that happens soon, because I feel she's ready to have somebody on her back. She's been really calmed down a lot. I can just lay my arms, I lean on her and just go out there and hang on her and handle her all over. She has no problems, no issues, and she is not the jumpy, spooky, hyper blow-up horse she was. So, oh, hey, sorry about that. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I appreciate you guys, and stay tuned for more. Maybe I'll try to get that video uploaded to 32 Steven's Favorite tomorrow. Anyway, y'all, or even on the handle material, you know, get the handle put on this blade. But thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all, and God bless, and stay safe. Have a good weekend. Talk to you soon.